Bianca Sparacino's A Gentle Reminder, a whisper when the world gets loud. This is for the days when your heart feels heavy, when the world moves too fast, and you're just trying to hold yourself together. A gentle reminder isn't here to fix you. It's here to remind you, you were never broken. You are healing. You are becoming. And even in your quietest moments, you are enough. This isn't a book that shouts advice. It doesn't tell you to hustle harder or fix yourself. Instead, it sits beside you, like a friend who simply says, "You're allowed to feel this, and you're going to be okay." Bianca Sparacino's A Gentle Reminder is a poetic journey through love, loss, healing, and self-discovery. It's for the quiet moments, the late nights, the days when you need to be reminded that your softness is strength, and that your vulnerability is a testament to your courage. It's a gentle hand on your shoulder, offering solace and understanding when the outside world feels overwhelming and your inner world feels fractured. Sparacino's words are a balm for the weary soul, offering a space to breathe, reflect, and rediscover the inherent resilience that lies within each of us. She doesn't offer quick fixes, but rather a profound understanding of the human experience, validating our struggles while illuminating the path towards self-acceptance and growth. Part 1. Letting go of what no longer serves you. Sparacino begins her exploration with the universal ache of endings, the painful, yet often necessary, process of letting go. This isn't just about the romantic relationships that fade, but also the friendships that no longer align, the dreams that remain unfulfilled, and even the outdated versions of ourselves we've simply outgrown. She delves into the profound sorrow of holding on to people who, despite our best efforts, no longer hold space for us in their lives, or whose presence diminishes rather than enhances our well-being. The pain of such attachments can be insidious, eroding our self-worth, and keeping us tethered to a past that prevents future growth. She writes poignantly about the immense courage it takes to walk away from what once felt like home, even when that home has become a source of unhappiness or stagnation. This act of disengagement is not a sign of failure but a powerful declaration of self-respect. It's about recognizing when love, whether platonic or romantic, has become conditional, manipulative, or simply unreciprocated. Sparacino emphasizes the quiet power of choosing yourself in these moments, even when it feels terrifying or lonely. This self-prioritization isn't selfish. It's a fundamental act of self-preservation and an essential step toward creating a life that truly serves you. You are not too much. You are just loving the wrong person too deeply. This powerful line encapsulates a central theme. The problem wasn't your capacity to love, but the recipient of that love. It challenges the harmful narrative that often makes us blame ourselves for the failures of others. This section is a gentle yet firm invitation to release what's heavy, to unburden ourselves from the weight of expectations, unfulfilled promises, and the need for external validation. It encourages us to stop chasing closure from those who never gave us clarity, reminding us that sometimes the only closure we truly need comes from within. It's about trusting that letting go is not giving up, it's growing up, understanding that true liberation often begins with the brave act of releasing what no longer nourishes our spirit. Part 2. The Beauty of Becoming. After the painful but vital process of release comes the profound experience of rebirth. Sparacino beautifully illustrates that healing isn't linear. It's not a straight path from pain to perfection, but a messy, winding, often slow, and deeply personal journey. Yet, despite its unpredictable nature, she reminds us that this process is profoundly sacred. It's a time of quiet transformation, a space where fragmented pieces begin to reassemble, and new strengths are forged in the crucible of past experiences. She strongly encourages embracing solitude as a space for self-reconnection. In a world that constantly demands our attention, finding moments of quiet introspection becomes paramount. Solitude isn't loneliness. It's an opportunity to listen to the whispers of our own heart, to understand our needs, and to rediscover who we are outside of external influences. Sparacino guides us toward finding joy in small, often overlooked moments. The warmth of sunlight on our skin, the profound silence of a peaceful morning, the simple yet powerful act of taking a deep, mindful breath. These small acts of presence can anchor us amidst emotional turbulence, reminding us of the inherent beauty and peace available in the everyday. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be to bloom. This affirmation is a powerful antidote to the pervasive feeling of inadequacy or the pressure to constantly achieve. Sparacino gently dismantles the myth that there's a specific timeline for healing or personal growth. She champions the idea that our individual journeys unfold at their own pace, and that every step, every stumble, every pause contributes to our unique blossoming. This part of the book is like sunlight after a storm, not promising immediate perfection, but a steady, hopeful progress. It reassures us that our current state, no matter how challenging, is a necessary part of our evolution, preparing us for the next beautiful phase of our lives. We are not broken beyond repair. We are simply in the continuous, miraculous process of becoming. Part 3. Rewriting the story you tell yourself. Sparacino keenly observes that much of our suffering originates not from external circumstances alone, but from the deeply ingrained, often negative stories we relentlessly repeat to ourselves. These internal narratives become self-fulfilling prophecies. I'm not enough. I always mess things up. No one stays. These whispered doubts can trap us in cycles of self-sabotage and low self-esteem, preventing us from recognizing our true worth and potential. Sparacino doesn't preach. She gently challenges these deeply held narratives. She invites you to embark on a radical act of self-compassion, to speak to yourself the way you'd speak to someone you love. Imagine the kindness, patience, and understanding you would offer a cherished friend struggling with similar thoughts. Why do we deny ourselves that same grace? This section encourages us to interrupt the automatic negative thought patterns and consciously choose words that uplift, validate, and encourage our inner selves. It's about shifting from self-criticism to self-acceptance, from harsh judgment to gentle understanding. You deserve to be chosen, not just when it's convenient, but always. This statement directly confronts the insidious feeling of being an option rather than a priority, a feeling often perpetuated by past hurts. Sparacino empowers readers to demand consistent, unconditional love and respect, starting with how they treat themselves. This section is profoundly about reclaiming your voice, understanding that your internal dialogue is the most powerful conversation you'll ever have. It's about becoming the author of your own healing, rewriting narratives of scarcity and unworthiness into stories of resilience, worthiness, and boundless potential. By consciously choosing new beliefs, we can transform our emotional landscape and open ourselves up to more fulfilling experiences and relationships. Part 4. Loving yourself without apology. Sparacino debunks the common, often superficial notions of self-love, moving beyond the idea of it being just bubble baths and affirmations. While those can be part of self-care, she posits that true self-love is far more profound and often more challenging. It's about establishing boundaries, firmly and unapologetically, to protect your energy, your time, and your emotional well-being. It's the courage to say no when every fiber of your being wants to people-please. It's about consistently choosing peace over people-pleasing, even if it means disappointing others or facing their disapproval. This radical self-honesty is the cornerstone of genuine self-worth. She writes beautifully about the strength in softness, challenging the societal notion that strength must always be rigid or aggressive. Instead, Sparacino highlights that true power often lies in vulnerability, empathy, and the ability to connect deeply with our emotions. She explores the bravery and vulnerability, acknowledging that opening ourselves up to others, even after being hurt, is an act of immense courage, not weakness. It's in our authentic expression that we truly connect and heal. This section celebrates the quiet revolution of choosing yourself, again and again, understanding that self-love is not a one-time decision but a continuous practice, a daily recommitment to your own well-being and happiness. You are not hard to love. You are just no longer willing to settle for less. This line serves as a profound mirror, reflecting your inherent worth back to you until you begin to truly believe it. It shifts the blame from your perceived lovability to your evolving standards. When you raise your standards and refuse to accept anything less than respectful, reciprocal love, you naturally filter out relationships that do not serve you. This part of the book is a powerful affirmation that you are deserving of a love that feels like home, a love that brings peace, not chaos. It's a call to honor your needs, protect your heart, and nurture the most important relationship you'll ever have, the one with yourself. Part 5. Hope, even here. The final chapters of A Gentle Reminder culminate in a soft crescendo of hope. Sparacino is realistic. She doesn't promise that life will magically become easy or that all struggles will disappear. What she does promise, however, is that you are intrinsically strong enough to meet it. She instills a quiet confidence, reminding readers of the innate resilience that resides within them, a strength often forged in the very crucible of their difficulties. She reminds you that healing is not about forgetting. It's about remembering who you are beyond the pain, beyond the past. It's about integrating your experiences, both joyful and sorrowful, into the tapestry of your identity without letting them define or diminish you. Your scars are not shameful. They're proof you survived. They are etched reminders of battles fought and overcome, testaments to your endurance and capacity for resilience. Sparacino urges us to view these marks not as flaws, but as badges of honor, symbols of the growth and wisdom gained through adversity. She offers the profound reassurance that even in the darkest moments, there is an unwavering light within you, a flicker of hope that can never be extinguished, even if sometimes it feels dim. You will love again. You will trust again. You will rise again. These simple, powerful declarations serve as a guiding light through periods of doubt and despair. They reinforce the cyclical nature of life, reminding us that endings pave the way for new beginnings, and that resilience is an inherent human quality. This is the gentle reminder we all desperately need. You are not alone in your struggles. You are not too late to begin anew, to pursue your dreams, or to find happiness. You are not too much for the right people, for the right life. You are simply in the beautiful, ongoing process of becoming, continuously evolving into the truest and most authentic version of yourself. Final takeaways. A gentle reminder is not a book you read once and then shelve. It's a profound companion, a literary solace you return to again and again, on the hard days, the quiet nights, the moments when you forget your own inherent strength and worth. It's a resource to be revisited when the world's noise becomes too loud, and you need a quiet space to reconnect with your inner wisdom. Here's what Bianca Sparacino wants you to remember, distilled into core truths. Let go of what no longer serves your growth. Release attachments to people, ideas, and past versions of yourself that hinder your progress and peace. Healing is not linear, but it is possible. Embrace the messy, imperfect journey of healing, trusting that every step, no matter how small, moves you forward. You are not broken. You are becoming. Recognize your inherent wholeness and your continuous evolution. Your struggles do not define you as fractured, but as a being in progress. Speak to yourself with kindness. Cultivate a compassionate internal dialogue, treating yourself with the same love and understanding you would offer a cherished friend. You deserve love that feels like peace. Demand and attract relationships that bring calm, respect, and unconditional acceptance, rather than chaos or conditional affection. Your softness is not weakness, it's your superpower. Embrace your empathy, vulnerability, and gentle nature as sources of profound strength and connection. Even now, especially now, you are enough. Acknowledge your intrinsic worth, independent of external achievements, validation, or current circumstances. Closing words, a reminder you deserve to hear. You don't need to have it all figured out right now. You don't need to be perfect, flawless, or constantly on. You just need to keep going, one gentle step at a time, trusting in the process of your own unfolding. So when the world feels heavy, when your heart feels tired, when you forget how far you've truly come, and the incredible resilience you've already demonstrated, let this be your gentle reminder. You are allowed to be both a masterpiece and a work in progress. And you are worthy of love in every stage of becoming. Thanks for watching Audio Mentor, where every book brings you closer to a better you. If you found value in today's summary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a chance to grow.